In Pennsylvania, the transition to adult life begins at school during the year that your child turns 14. Your child should be invited to their IEP meeting, although they do not have to attend. They can attend for a portion of the meeting. They do not have to attend the entire meeting. Some of the most poignant pleas from children are what the system professionals hear. Parents should be aware that when your child is going through transition, it is not just going from school to work. It is going from school to life. So there should be consideration of work skills and their development, but also living skills and possible funding options that might be available after your child graduates. In Pennsylvania, young adults have the right to attend school until the end of the term in which they turn 21. That is the last program day of the school year in your home district. The school bus will not come in September, and the people you've been working with are likely to change completely. It is important to register with the intellectual disability system as early as possible if your child would qualify as a youngster with an intellectual disability that is an IQ under 70. And if they don't qualify for that system, there are other waivers that are available through the Office of Long-Term Living for people with physical disabilities, for people who are in danger of being placed in a nursing home, for people who use ventilators. All of this information would be available through the Office of Long-Term Living. There are registration systems in place, and the school system should have that information for you. It's important to note that no matter how severe a disability might be, all young men at the age of 18 must register with Selective Service. Since there is no active draft at this point, people frequently forget that. It's important also to register young people for voting, which they can also do by their 18th birthday. It's important even if the young adult will not have a driver's license, they should get a state ID. In Pennsylvania, there is a law that has been postponed about needing such an ID to vote. These IDs are available at the driver's license centers, and what you would need to bring in is proof of age, a birth certificate, and the proof of your address the first time. Once the identification card is secured the first time, when it's up for renewal, a notice will be sent to you. If your child has medical needs, it's important to include them and involve them in their care to the best of their ability, to the greatest extent possible. You will need to think about switching from pediatric centers to adult health care centers. And that is something that has to be considered with your pediatricians and your pediatric specialists. All in all, there are many pieces to transition, and it is a complicated process that takes place over a number of years.